We are rolling.
Good morning. Welcome back to the conversation. This is Midlife Crisis Activities. This is our lifestyle and pop culture webcast. I'm your host, Patrick Russell, and over there is my very vivacious producer, Veronica. Together, we're here to lend our voices to the noise from a multi-generational perspective to help explain everything that's right and wrong in this world. Veronica, good day to you, my dear. I got a quick question for you. Would you like to have a robot housemaid? Would you like to have one at the house? Would you be acceptable and agreeable to the idea of bringing a robot into the house to help with the laundry and the dishes and the cleaning the back of the toilets in the corner of the shower?
Definitely. I mean, if you can give me 2 or 3 of them, that will be perfect. I guess it's more reliable. Probably we can charge it within the house. And
Absolutely.
maybe we don't have to pay a weekly paid. I mean, it will be a machine, right?
Of course, absolutely. It'll have a pre-installed software. And, well, you're in luck is the way I should start it, is that Elon Musk came out yesterday, and now this man, I'm telling you, there is an argument to be made for certain billionaires not having to pay a full tax rate to the federal government, and I think Elon Musk is on top of that list. But beyond that, yesterday he unveiled the next Tesla product. It's going to be a humanoid robot.
Nice.
It's going to be a robot that's going to be programmed to do all of the quote-unquote boring work. And so right now we're talking about all the tedious house tasks and errands around, I guess I would say, the home, where we typically spend a lot of our time. Now, we debate that all the time, don't we? You know, if we thought to ourselves, gosh, if we had somebody just to take care of the dishes, boy, we could get one more show off the ground. Haven't we talked about that all the time?
Yeah, and is that going to be expensive, obviously, flexible for people, or it's going to be something where obviously we don't know the price yet, but I mean, that will be great. Imagine all the families are going to be able to do all the things besides laundry, cooking. I mean, my mama spends hours and hours doing, the chores in the house.
So, of course, we're really just receiving what they would call basically like the teaser trailer from a big blockbuster movie that might be coming out a year from now. And essentially that was what Elon Musk's publication and the publicity that he promoted for the new robot was all about. Just giving everybody a glimpse. I saw one picture of what it looked like, and it really reminded me, if you remember, the sci-fi thriller I, Robot with Will Smith. He plays a futuristic cop that has to solve a murder of the creator of these humanoid robots that look like what we're seeing here, where it just looked like this very sleek, like a model that would have been made from Apple, right? And something that's very minimalist, just very basic, very white. And then the idea of it is to make it look friendly so that we can get comfortable with the idea of now of just transferring over the boring parts of our life over to a robot that'll do it for you. Now, from the younger generation's perspective, Veronica, first two questions. One, do you think that this is good for the younger generation to now have most of their errands and most of their tedious tasks that we've taken for granted of just being an adult in life being removed from the equation? Do you think it's a positive thing? And the second thing is how long before you're going to talk me into getting our first one?
Well, it is a positive move just because it's going to help. Once again, I mean, if you're at home and you're not doing anything, not going to school, not working, not thinking about a job, and then that will be pointless, right? But for people like you and I that are always doing something 24/7, literally.
Absolutely.
I mean,
always scratching and squeezing for more minutes out of the calendar.
So instead of me waking up maybe 30 minutes before to do the bed, to do, simple stuff, I can enjoy that time to myself or maybe to create something else. So it is going to have a benefit, and then also not so much of a benefit depending who's going to get it, depends how expensive it is, and then the use that we give him. I mean, is that thing going to be able to cook as well?
So what do we know about it? So the official name of this product is the Tesla Bot. The prototype is 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighs approximately 125 pounds. So this thing,
too heavy.
Well, too heavy. No, this thing is.
Well, can you carry me? If you can carry me, and then you can carry.
I wouldn't be able to carry this thing up the flight of stairs. Okay, no, I would think that it would probably be a real bad issue for my back and my knees. But what it is, though, is that it is strong enough now to pretty much handle, I would say, all of the tasks that you're thinking of. Now, this would be like a home-based model, but how soon is it going to be before we see this in commercial use? In fact, It'll probably explode further on the commercial side once the tech is proven than it will really on the resident side. But I mean, we're talking about it is an inevitability that is both exciting yet scary at the same time, people, because we are looking at the idea of most of the manual labor industries are going to be looking at a renaissance or a revolution, depending on how you look at the influx of now automated solutions and automated and robotic solutions as compared to the human product. Let me ask you this, Veronica. We've been having a heck of a time finding for the office a secretary. How long would it be before I could convince you that a robot, Tesla bot, is the answer for the next secretary we bring in or hire?
Oh, you don't have to convince me. It is the answer to it. It is the answer to start doing more than just what a human can do, right? Because, I mean, I can only work per se 8 hours sitting down. A machine can stay probably there 24/7. So, and then the amount of obviously less expense, no overtime, blah, blah, blah. So we can move forward on that. Just a point before we leave. It was a story in Idaho of this lady of a mom of 3. And she's like, you know what? I have to do this because otherwise I'm going to go crazy. So after 7 so she's awake at 5 in the morning. She goes to bed or relaxes at 7. After 7, she doesn't do anything when it comes to the house.
Absolutely.
It's overwhelming. And I don't have any kids in the house per se 24/7, but I can understand how annoying that is.
Well, let me final note on this as well.
Yeah.
Final note is that Tesla believes that they're going to be releasing their first real commercial robots to the market by next year. So that's 2022. How long before the nanny robot turns into the soldier robot, turns into the policeman robot, turns into the attorney robot? It wouldn't be too much longer after that, I can imagine. Guys, sci-fi writers have been writing about these things for the last 60 years. People, geeks like me, have been rolling their eyes at stories like this all the time because all we think to ourselves is like, yep, it's coming. It's coming. The robot apocalypse is coming. I don't think it's actually, I don't even think it's a question of whether it's going to happen. It's not a question of whether it's going to happen. It's a question of when. And I think we just took one step closer to the truth. Self-realized prophecy. Gosh, you see it all the time. All right, guys, please. There's no right or wrong answer. There's just your opinion. Please use the comment box below. Don't just subscribe to the show, even though we will be doing this on a daily basis. Great job. But lend your voices to the noise. It will absolutely make this show a whole lot more fun, guys. No matter what comes your way today, no matter what obstacles or challenges you may face, you just need to remember one thing.
Give them hell.
Have a great day, guys.